Okay, I've seen several videos about cleaning fire pits, but the only thing they seem to cover is that how to clean the steel or the rocks around it, take the sticks out of there. That's not what I was looking for. What I'm looking for was how do you get all the old ash and stuff taken care of? Well, I'm going to try and show you what I'm going to do to take care of that problem. So aside from getting all that old ash that's in there, you can see it looks more like mud than anything else, but that's from dozens and dozens of fires. And we're going to try and clean it up a little bit. After we get the rocks cleaned up, the ash cleaned up, we'll take a pressure washer to the outside. But what I'm going to do is take a shovel, literally scoop the rocks out of there with the ash and dump them onto this little contraption that I built here. You can see it's just some square mesh on a 2x4 frame. I'm going to dump the rocks in there. I'm going to take a hose, just a regular hose, garden hose, and hose down all the ash that's going to go into the yard that I don't think is going to hurt the yard. And I'll take a video as I'm progressing. So this is what the first load of rocks and ash look like. Fixing to hose them down, and I'll show you a post video of it. So this is what about 30 seconds of hose does to it. Shake it up a little bit, get the other side of the rocks, cleans them up pretty good. I'll put these rocks in a bucket, and then I'll go back here. You can see where I started digging, and we'll just rinse and repeat. So here we have a first load of dirty rocks, and we're going to apply a little water here. Water off. Give it a shake. And fire it up a little bit more. And we'll go get some more. Got all the rocks out of the pit. I hosed it down a little on the inside. I wish I hadn't done that before I filmed it. I wanted to just see what I have on the bottom of that is basically the same thing about here. You can see the darker stones. That's what's underneath there. So there's not really any drainage down there. I might want to drill a couple of holes for that. But I decided to start putting my clean rocks in the buckets right next to in fact on top of the fire pit, so that once I've got done pressure washing anything, I can slide these around as I need to. I won't have quite so far to go with a bucket of rocks that weighs more than a couple of pounds. So I'll do some pressure washing here, and then we'll see how it turns out. There's the screen once again. Well, here's the finished product. This is what it looks like after the rocks have been cleaned out. Ash is hosed off of them. And while I had the pressure washer out, I of course knocked out everything around the edges of the fire pit. And once I did that, I figured, well, I may as well go ahead and get the paver stones here too. You can see the difference between the sidewalk and the paver stones. The sidewalk still needs to be pressure washed, but that said, turned out pretty good. And if any of y'all decide to go this route, I want to make sure to point out that where I was cleaning the rocks in the grass over here, I made a point of getting in there and plucking out all of the rocks that bounced out and fell through, because some of the smaller gravel fell out. So just make sure you get all that done so you don't take a lawnmower and chunk a rock through your windows. Make sure you get all the nails that might have been in some of the wood. A magnet will do that for you. In the meantime, I hope this is a video that will help you do some cleaning of a fire pit. Y'all have a blessed day.